My name is Don Mooney. I live in Roseville. I think that's District 66, 66A.
John Marty.
John Marty and Alice Hussman. Of course, I had to cheat. Didn't look at that on my...
I would imagine too.
But I would tell you, 4 years ago, I wouldn't have had to do that because I talked to both of them when they were in my neighborhood campaigning. And that's an example of how my life is different than it was. I took a fall at work. I shattered my wrist. I dislocated my elbow, and I got it low to my head, as I like to joke around. But I got a traumatic brain injury, a TBI, for the hat trick. I missed a bunch of work. I went back to work on a gradually increased schedule. I still miss time every week. I used to joke that my plate used to be this big and I used to have this much on it, so I had a lot of room to do, people call me, help them out, do whatever. I used to have a very social, active life. There was 3 different groups of friends I saw every week. I socialized with people from my 20s to 80s. I had a men's group, informal men's group, that a bunch of guys got together on the weekend. Guys who had been married longer than I'd been alive, guys, just variety of people through my life. In every one of those groups, except for maybe that Saturday group, where gentlemen had been going longer than I can tell you, I had one of the best attendance records. We'd get together at people's houses. Sometimes the husband would be there, sometimes the wife would be there. I was there all the time. You talk to any of my friends now, they'll tell you my attendance is one of the worst. I'm rambling a little bit, but basically my plate used to be this big and I had this much on it. Now my plate is this big and I have this much on it. I struggle to work as much as I used to. I used to work 40 hours a week, gainfully employed, not an issue. I'm still gainfully employed, however, I'm now I have run out of my paid leave. Fortunately, Family and Medical Leave Act, federal law, is helping me cover the time I miss, so I'm not in attendance issues with my employer, but that is unpaid time. I don't socialize like I used to, of those groups of friends and what I saw. There's only one group I see regularly, and going from seeing them every week to maybe twice a month. Everybody I know in my life Don has that asterisk that says it's tentative next to it. So they hope to see me, they plan on seeing me, but when I call them or text them, or sometimes it's really bad and I just don't show up at all and they don't know what happened to me, they're concerned and they check in with me, but they know sometimes Don won't make it because he's not the gentleman we knew 5 years ago.
They know.
Do you find yourself withdrawing, Don, from the group, or?
I try to continue all that stuff, but yeah, there is some of that anxiety and isolationist, but it's mostly I just don't have the energy level. I have a headache right now. I've had a perpetual headache since the accident. Generally, it's low levels. Sometimes it spikes really bad to where it is the deciding factor on what I'll do. My issue isn't so much an issue as just an awareness, because I look exactly like I looked 4 years ago. And the people who have known me, 10, 15, 20 years, they see me and they expect me to be the same, except over the last 3 years they've learned Don isn't Don. So I don't really have an ask from you gentlemen other than just an awareness that there's a wide range of these types of situations. I have insurance, it's being covered. I was injured at work, that's somewhat being covered. But I'm now starting to miss time that's unpaid. And that causes me, some long-term stress over finances. When I would tell you 4 years ago, I didn't have any concern over finances. Heard from a lot of individuals that have, a wide range of needs. I hope that I continue to be fine and that I improve. But the course I'm on, 5, 10 years from now, I might be sitting in front of you with an entirely different story saying things didn't work out the last 5, 10 years. and now I don't have the assistance I needed. So I'm hoping that you're aware of the needs of the constituents, and you put the safety nets in place to take care of people. Because there'll be somebody for next week's, the next month. You know, unfortunately, it's just like this stuff happens. I'd like to thank you for your time.
Thank you.